Y'all, I'm not okay. Hello everyone, I am Janae the Scientist, and if this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. I haven't recorded in a little bit just because, well, I'm gonna get into it in this video. But thank you guys so much for over 100 subscribers on my channel. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the love. I really appreciate the comments, likes, subscribes. It means a lot to me. In today's video, honestly I haven't recorded in like a month maybe, so today's the day that I was like, you know what, let's record a video and vent, because that's what I want to do, and also crochet. So I was like, combination of all those, record a video, vent, crochet, let's do a crochet and chat. So before I get into the topic today, I have my handy dandy crochet bag. You guys seen this in my other video, the one that says Pinterest. I'm so sorry. Pinterest made me crochet it. Today I am making a cardigan from a pattern. So it'll be a pattern. I'm gonna go ahead and put it down below, the link of it. But yeah, that's what I'm working on today. I actually started it yesterday, so I already chained however many rows, or chained however many stitches I needed, and now I'm on the second row. So yeah, and for the yarn I'm using, I just want to make a black cardigan. I'm using the loops and threads, so the Michael's yarn, just because I mean I like their yarn, and then like with Joanne, I feel like there's a lot of up and downs or like uncertainties going on with Joanne. So I was like, so just in case, let me just stick at Michael's. So because even though black is black, black is not the same within the different stores, brands, and even lots of the same store brands. So I don't want like a black with like multiple blacks on it. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be working on today. Right now I'm just double crocheting on the treble crochets that I did yesterday, and then I'm just keep going. I have I think like more than 14 rows of this, but let me go ahead and get started on my topic. So I started off this video by saying I'm not okay, and yes, I'm not okay. I feel like overall I'm overwhelmed, I'm overstimulated, and I don't know how to gain control or gain my foundation back. And whenever I try not to say gain control, because I know there's like things you can't control, like how therapists say or people say, focus on the things that you can control, not on the things that you can't. So I'll just tell you what's going on in my life right now. So I'm working full-time, in addition to going to school part-time. Even though I got my master's degree back in December, I'm actually back in school so that I could do my prerequisites for my PharmD degree that I am pursuing this fall. So I'm taking classes like Organic Chemistry 2, and I'm also taking Calculus 1. So with that being said, I'm actually going to my local community college to get those prerequisites completed so that I can actually go to my pharmacy school in the fall, and I don't have to worry about anything else. So with that being said, my life is pretty hectic because I feel as though I'm not getting enough sleep. I feel as though I'm not hitting the mark. I feel as though I can't catch up. So I say that because I go to school in the mornings, So for example, I have my organic chemistry class in the mornings, and then I have my calculus class in the afternoons. And right after my calculus class, I have to go straight to work. So I go to work until about 11 o'clock, and then I come home and like get ready for bed and go to sleep. So I'm probably not sleeping until about 11, not 11, my bad. So about like 12, 1 o'clock, and I have to wake back up at 7. So I'm getting like, I don't want to say I'm getting delusional, but it's like and there's plenty of people that I feel like can do that, but like as for me, I don't like that. I don't like feeling like I'm on the run 24/7 and I have to like make time or like squeeze things in because I don't have time for this. And don't even get me started on the weekends, because weekends I feel like I'm playing catch up for the things I couldn't do during the weekday, like going to the gym. And then I also have to study because I can't study during the weekday because I'm either in class or I'm working. So it's pretty frustrating because it's like how can I get a hold of things? And I'm thankful because I feel like the people around me, that they understand and they're like, oh well, there's no pressure, da da da, so just do what you need to do. But it's just frustrating because I just feel like I think in a way I became spoiled, because I used to be able to go to work and then do class in the afternoon, but I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot on my plate. Like, for example, I had to miss class today and I had to miss work today because I couldn't. I was just so exhausted. Like, I think this is going on my 4th week of doing this, and I was just so exhausted. I was like, I have to sleep in. I can't keep doing this. And I remember one weekend I slept in until about 4 p.m. 4 p.m. And that means I was missing time when it comes to studying. I was missing time when it came to doing other tasks that I needed to do, like washing my car and etc. So like that's like a lot on my plate. And then here recently, my dog had to be brought to the hospital twice, almost 3 times, because he has a really bad ear infection that I didn't know anything about until, was it last Wednesday? I think it was last Wednesday. So I came home from work about like 11 o'clock. My parents were watching my dog while I was at work, which I'm very grateful for them for helping me out. And I noticed that he was walking weird. Like, he was walking like he was like off balance. He was walking like he didn't have like equilibrium. Like, he didn't know what was going on. At first, I thought that was him being goofy, because like my dog is clumsy like that, but like I kept seeing him lose balance. I was like, no. So I was looking up symptoms, or putting his symptoms into Google. And I know people say you shouldn't do that, but I did, just to get an idea about what was going on. And come to find out, and I think my dog, he was tilting his head during that time. Like, he was tilting his head really hard. So I looked it up, and they said that he could have, like stroke, brain cancer, some other things, and then they also said like an ear infection. So I was like, okay, well, let me not jump the gun and think my dog has a stroke or cancer. So let me just, let me, because during that, like I said, it was like 12, 11, one of those. Between then that I came home, so nothing was open, no vets were open, nothing. So I just went ahead and went to sleep. My dog usually sleeps in my room, but not since he was sick, because he's had issues with peeing on himself. So I made him stay downstairs until he gets better, so that he'll be able to like have control over his bladder and things like that. But he stayed the night in my room that night. Next morning, I saw no change. I didn't see him getting better, so I went ahead and called the vet. So I was able to do a walk-in appointment. At first I was really scared because she told me that I should pick him up. My dog weighs like he's chunky. So I was like, okay, so it has to be serious if they're telling me that I need to pick my dog up. So I picked him up, and they also had me wait in my car. So that was also confusing, because I was like, why are they having me wait in my car when I see people in the lobby waiting? But I was like, okay, I don't know what they think he's like. I wanted to ask, like, what do you think it is that you having me like pick him up and like wait in my car? But it is what it is. And then we went ahead, got a room. They did the ear swabs. Found out it was a really severe infection, and from there they just packed his ears with like this wax medication that's no. Hold on one second, I gotta change out my battery. Sorry guys, ever since the move, I don't know where some of the things are, so right now I can't find my other battery. So we're just gonna have to do it off my phone. But y'all, I found my 13th reason, because I just realized I was following the pattern wrong, and I was looking at the UK terms. So whenever UK says treble, that's American double. So I'm at the frog, and that's okay. But as I was saying, yeah, they went ahead, packed his ears with this wax medication. I think it had like a mixture of antibiotic and like anti-yeast medication. But yeah, he did that. He was doing okay the next day. The next day was no. So the day that I took him to the vet was Thursday. The next day was Friday. He was doing fine on Friday. Saturday is when I saw him decline. He was like shaking really bad. He was like very uncomfortable, and anywhere he laid, like he was just uncomfortable. And it hurt my heart, because it's like I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what to do. So thankfully Monday came around, and I took him to the vet. And what's crazy is I had an exam on Monday, so I went ahead and told my professor that I wouldn't be able to make it during class, and if I could make it up during office hours. So I did. I went to the vet, and they went ahead and did blood work, and they did a urinalysis, because I told him that he was like peeing places he shouldn't pee in. And his urinalysis came out fine. There was no issues with it. Blood came back with infection. So they went ahead and prescribed him some antibiotics, and they prescribed him some like pain pills for his pain in his ear. Because that was another thing. He was like going like this a lot. Like it was hurting, like he was having a headache or something. So we went ahead, got him on that. I tried to give him the medication right when we came home, but he actually threw it back up. He wasn't really eating, so he threw it back up. And so I called the vet, asked him, hey, he threw up his medication, should I give him more? And they said no, just wait for his next dosage. So I waited for his next dosage. He took it, because we actually had to get baby food. So I got like some sweet potato and banana and blueberry baby food to mask the medication that he was taking. And from there, I put him to bed, I put him in his crate to go to bed. And next morning he was doing pretty good, like he was moving pretty good. But all that to say, Crew is doing a lot better, y'all. I was dealing with that because as a dog mom or like dog parent or dog whoever, if you have a dog and you really care about them, you're just like, you don't want to see them hurt. And like that's what I was dealing with. I was seeing my dog hurt and not knowing what I can do to help him in that situation. But we got it together. He's doing a lot better. I went ahead, gave him some Pedialyte to get him some nutrients or some electrolytes because he wasn't eating. he was barely drinking, and that really perked him up. So like now he's all playful again, and he just looks good. He looks a lot better. He still has like a little head tilt, but I just have to take him to the vet on next Wednesday. I think you guys are, yeah, next Wednesday. Yeah. So cool, good. But I feel like the main reason why I say I'm not okay is because during the time when he wasn't okay, I wasn't okay, and things were leaking into me feeling helpless with my dog. So when it comes to school, I had an exam, like I said, that Monday. So on that Monday, I actually did not feel prepared for my exam. I just like took it, and I was just like, granted I did study, but there's just so much you can do, like, until you're just like, bro, it's not coming. So that's where I was. I just went ahead, did my exam, and it said it is what it is. This is my first exam in that class, so I'm giving myself grace because like I didn't know what to expect. And I feel like with school, I actually had a quiz today in my class, in my calculus class, and I have a quiz tomorrow in my calculus class. And with that, it's like frustrating because it's like something back to back. And it's like I understood this would happen, but I guess in a way I am just tired. Like I feel like I'm always on go. Like I'm always like stimulated. Like something's always happening where I just can't relax and just like, even now I'm using borrowed time because I really should be like doing homework or something, and I'm here crocheting because like right now I just can't handle it. I just can't handle it. I just need some type of normalcy for me, and this is it. Like crocheting, like I said, is my therapy, and I also feel like talking it out is my therapy also, and that brings me to me going back to therapy. I went ahead and scheduled an appointment for this Saturday because I just feel like I'm kind of losing my mind. I feel like I can't control anything. That was very much a weird accent because it was like UK and Southern. Yeah, we're not gonna do that today. I'll just stick with my Southern accent. And I know the thing about it is I know it's like temporary, but it's like it's hard right now, and I just keep telling myself that I'm doing this now so I don't have to worry about it later. I'm doing this now while I have the help, so I don't have to worry about trying to do it when I don't have the help or whenever things are more complicated, like when I have kids and stuff. And I am married, so it's like this is about as good as it's gonna get. So I need to go ahead and take advantage of the time that I have before I don't have it. And another thing that I realized recently is that this is the month that my grandfather passed away. He passed away going on 2 years, back in 2023. And he was my paternal grandfather. He was the grandfather that was consistently in my life. Like any major event that happened in my life, he was there. And honestly, in my paternal side, that's the side that I always grew up around. I really didn't grow up around my mother's side. But this is going to be the year 2 that I have been without him, and it's still weird because it's like I want to go to his gravesite and like just let it all out, like just talk to him and stuff, but I feel like I've did that before, sort of, kind of, because when I did it, nothing came out. Like I couldn't talk, so it's like I don't know, I feel uncomfortable in that sense because it's like I don't know what to do with that. Like if you guys have any, I guess, tips on grief, I don't know. But I just feel like a lot of things, like things that aren't related, are starting to bleed into things, like other things. Like, for example, like me being overwhelmed in school, I feel like it's kind of hindering my friendships, relationships. Because it's just like, I don't feel like I'm myself. And then also, like with my grandfather, this is the month of him passing away. Like, me feeling uncomfortable in that sense. And then also my dog, who was dealing with being sick and me not knowing what to do. Like, I feel like that also bled into what was going on, like with school and stuff. I wasn't able to like study like I wanted to because I was so worried about him. I haven't worked out since I think Sunday, because it's like I don't have time, and that's frustrating because it's like I love to work out, and like working out is also a form of my therapy. So it's like the fact that I can't work out like I want to, it frustrates me. But it's like something temporary for like me being uncomfortable temporarily so that I can be comfortable the rest of my life. Like, it's like I try to remind myself about that. And another thing that I'm trying to do to like make myself feel better, and it's like something that I've been missing, and that is me reading. Like, I've been missing me reading because I don't have time to like sit down and just read a book. Like, I'm always on the go, I'm always doing something, and I can't really like sit down and really enjoy a book. So I'm just I went ahead and put I think 2 books on hold. The first one is Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. And then I also got When You're Ready, This Is How You Heal. I forget her name, but I got those 2. So I'm like, okay, I'm always driving, I'm always in my car, so I could probably do audiobooks. And then maybe if I'm like doing homework, I can like I like to listen to lo-fi while I'm doing homework, but mostly while I'm driving, or like while I'm doing I'm working in the lab at my job, I can just go ahead and pop in my audiobook and just like go. But it's just like a lot of adjustments that I'm doing. Like, thankfully I have my parents who are helping me out. Like, my mom lets me vent to her, my dad lets me vent, things like that. But it's just like an uncomfortable time in my life right now. And part of me is also like, dang, I want to be able to make content for you guys. But then it's like, I also have to make sure I'm okay and like my real life is okay. Because the things that I'm doing in my life are going to set the tone for like what goes on. And I'm just, I'm trying to tell myself like it's okay to take a break. It's okay to not go to a class because you're overwhelmed. Like, just don't make it a habit. Like, today I really planned on going to class, but I was like, I don't have the mental capacity right now. And then I was going to go to work, but I couldn't. I didn't have the strength to get up in my car and just drive to work and like work for those 8. I couldn't do it. So I was just like, I just can't. So I didn't. But tomorrow I'm not going to go to work again. I'm not going to go to school again. I'm going to go to work, make up my hours, and just go from there. But yeah, y'all, ultimately I'm not okay, and that's okay because I'm gonna be okay. It's very uncomfortable right now to not know the cheat code to figuring all of this out, or it's uncomfortable not knowing what's the best move to do. It's just uncomfortable, and it's uncomfortable not having, I don't know, like a break that I'm given and not a break that I take. it's like uncomfortable in that sense. So, but I'm gonna get it together, y'all. I'm gonna get it together, and it's gonna be okay. I don't want y'all thinking I'm like depressed. It's more of me being confused and uncomfortable. That's mostly what it is. I'm not depressed. I'm okay, y'all. I just need an outlet to get this stuff out, because if I didn't, I probably would be depressed. And I don't know, maybe you guys are like, that's nothing to be upset about. Like, I've been through worse. Like, I understand, but I truly understand. Like, what I'm upset about may be like very little to you guys, but for right now, I'm just going to validate how I'm feeling, but keep moving forward, because that's all I can do. Validate how I'm feeling, but keep moving forward. Thank you guys for being a listening ear while I crochet. Unfortunately, I had to like start over because I was reading the wrong region instructions. And I was like, this is interesting. I've never treble crocheted on like an outfit, but it's because treble crochet is not the same treble crochet that I thought. Like, that was, I mean, it was annoying, but then again, like I said before in my other videos, to be a good crocheter, you have to be able to be okay with like frogging your projects. And starting over, I'm just thankful that I didn't like start it and then finished it and it was wrong. I would have been pissed. But yeah, we're gonna get it together. So, and I had a nap today. Like, I think I slept from 1 until 6. That's sleep. Like, when I tell you my body is like in shock right now, it's like my body's like, what the world is going on? But I'm gonna get it together, y'all. I'm gonna get it together. And if you guys are dealing with something that makes you uncomfortable, or you guys are in a space in your life where you feel that things aren't going right, or things don't make sense, or you're not where you want to be in life, for one, understand that life is constantly changing. One day you will be good. One day you'll feel like you'll hit the mark. One day you'll feel like, yeah, the world is in the palm of my hand. And then the next day it's just like, what the absolute, and that's okay, because that's just life. If it was a quote, I don't remember where I got it from, but it was just like, it was along the lines of, if every day was sunshine and roses, you wouldn't be able to appreciate. So you need the rain to show you how, I guess, fortunate you are to experience those sunshine and roses days. So that's definitely where I'm at right now. And I just have to get through this February 13th right now, 2025. I just gotta get to May, and then I'll be okay. Just gotta get through May. And thankfully I have a trip planned in March, my birthday month. Well, it's not really in March, it's like bleeding into April, so it's like the end of March, beginning of April. So I am going on a very special trip for my birthday, and I hope that I'll be able to vlog. The reason why I say I hope is because I know like so much is going to be going on where I'm like, it's going to be a hassle to like bring out my camera. So if anything, I may do a review, or like tell you guys what I did, how things were, and what I recommend. But yeah, I'm just excited for that trip. I'm actually going to buy my swimsuits and stuff tomorrow, so I'll be able to check that off my list. And I'm gonna just appreciate this break, because when the last time I've been out the country, because I'm gonna be out the country, last time I've been out the country was back in, I think, 2021, when I went to Dominican Republic with my boyfriend. No, I'm lying. That's the last time I flew out the country. The last time I went out the country was, I think in 2020, I think 2023, when I went on a cruise for my birthday with my boyfriend. I need a vacation, y'all. Like, this is getting to be a bit much on my nervous system. A bit much. So we gonna see how we gonna get it together, and hopefully I'm gonna be back to give you guys an update on like how I'm feeling. Because honestly, I was really hoping that this was only gonna be like 15 minutes long. Child, I'm pretty sure it's about 40 minutes, 45 minutes long, but hopefully you guys were able to hear me yap, and maybe y'all got like some cleaning in your house done, or you guys got some crocheting done, or maybe you were just able to just escape your own problems and maybe be a therapist for me. It's so funny because like I literally started thinking I was gonna like get maybe to my 3rd or 4th row, which I know still in the 1st row because I messed up, but thankfully I can talk. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, y'all. Thankfully, I can talk and crochet at the same time, because I remember my last crochet in chat. Child, I ain't make nothing. I was over there yapping. I was like, how's it going to be a crochet in chat? And I was just chatting. That was funny to me. But, yeah, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go so y'all can do what y'all need to do. And get what y'all need to get done. Again, y'all, I'm so sorry about this inconsistent posting. It's just like, as you heard, I just got a lot going on. And I just need some time to like, just relax and just chill out, enjoy where I'm at in life. And me recording sometimes isn't me doing that, because it's more like, oh, I need to meet a deadline. And I gotta be on go. So hopefully my next video will be more eventful for you guys. But yeah, this video is just gonna be a chill event video. So I hope you guys have a good one. I hope you guys have a good week, good month, good year, overall good life, because things will come in your way, but you just have to take advantage of, I guess in a way I'm trying to say, things will come and like try to shake you up, but you just have to appreciate the good. So for instance, my good is that I'm able to make a video out of it. Another good is that, well, my dog is better. My dog is getting better. My good is that I was able to afford his treatment. My good is that I'm going back to school, or I'm doing these classes because I'm able to go to pharmacy school, so I can like provide myself, my kids with a better life in the future. Myself, my husband, my kids with a better life. My parents, I get to do things for them in the future. So I just have to, I think another quote, I'm just like all about quotes. I'm all about like words of encouragement, because like those things really do help. One person said, don't say I have to, say I get to. So that gives you more like of a spirit of gratitude rather than a spirit of negativity. Like, I get to go to these classes because I've already been accepted to pharmacy school and they already want me, so I get to fill these requirements or these prereqs before I actually go to school full time. And I get to go to work so I can pay down debt and prepare myself for when I go to school. So it's just like things like that. I try because I forget, because like I said, I'm not perfect. that I forget to place myself in a spirit of gratitude, and that is very, 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 very important. So when things are down like this, I feel as though finding the spirit of gratitude really helps. So, okay, I keep saying I'm gonna let you guys go and I don't. So this time I'm being serious. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I really, again, appreciate you guys for what you guys have done so far for my channel. I'm hoping that I can spit out more content for you guys to enjoy. But during this time, it is going to be kind of hard. But again, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for coming back. And I hope to see you guys again on the next one. Bye!